What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Forever Off Season. Of course, I'm Jamie from Heroic Barbell. I've been on this journey with you boys and girls for a couple of weeks now. Jugernaut AI, which is modified to my liking, of course. I SBD 3 times a week with a focus each day, whether it be a squat focus day, a bench focus day, or a deadlift focus day. The other 2 days a week are purely bodybuilding and fun days for me to hit my local gym and just get a sick pump, which, I started actually adding pull-ups to the mix. I don't want to go too hard on them. My lats sometimes feel strained from deadlifting so often. So the pull-ups that I'm just doing like 3 sets of 5. But then I do a lot of other lat accessories and back accessories, lat pull downs, rows, right? Face pulls. I do back extensions on the SBD days. What other back moves do I do? Single hand cable rows, machine rows. There's a whole lot of rows you can do. You can do dumbbell rows, barbell rows, pendlay rows. There's so many rows and variation of the row you can do. You have to find the one that works for you. Well, enough of my yapping. Let's get into the training, shall we? So this is going to be day 1. It's the low bar squat focused SBD day of the week. And I say this every single time. It's not really an SBD day. It's supposed to actually just be an accessory bodybuilding day, but I've added squat, bench, and deadlift to it because that's what I want to do. So I was watching a video by that guy, Jeff Nippard. It was more of a short, actually. It wasn't so much a video, but he talks about how you train, ramping up, right? You start with lighter sets and work up to a top set, or you start, boom, heavy set with lighter back offs. I saw someone in the comments say they'll do a light set, top set with one more light set at the end of that. I think about doing that sometimes as well. But here in this day of training, because low bar again is not like a real focused SBD thing, I ramp up and I try to increase the weight a little bit each time. So I believe last week I think I hit 132.5, 142.5 to a top set of 152.5. Here I've added just the smallest I could add, 1.25 to each side, so 2.5 kg to the mix. The first set you saw was probably 135 to 145. And guys, guess what the top set's going to be? You think you can guess it? Do you think you can guess it? I don't know if you can guess it. It's 155. I mean, listen, you got to, just think about it a little bit. The amount that I'm squatting, benching, and deadlifting, is a lot. This is a little bit of an experiment to see what I can handle, especially now that I'm getting older. According to Dr. Mike Israetel, older guys like me shouldn't be pushing these lifts, specifically the deadlift, and I shouldn't be doing so many leg movements or lower body movements because my hips will get beat up. I'll be honest, yeah, it's true, it's happening. But I find when things are getting really achy and bad, I'll just take the day off. I'll take the next day off, to be honest. Like, let's say that after this workout, I'm beat up. I'll actually just do the SBD, go home, and then the next day, if I want to rest, just rest. I'll even do a bodybuilding day after, right? That's just the accessory day. And I'll do the accessories that I skipped this day in there and then take another day of rest after that. So I don't always think about my program just in terms of like Monday this, Tuesday this, blah, blah, blah this. It's more like, okay, this is the first day, right? But if it happens to carry over to the next week, it's going to carry over into the next week. I don't think we need to be as rigid in our training as we think we need to be. If you miss a day, if you have to skip a day, it's okay. As long as in the grand scheme of training, you're being consistent. I think that that's the thing that matters the most. So sometimes I see young kids, they come into the gym and they're like, oh, I went out drinking yesterday, so I didn't train. That means I have to do day 1 and 2 together, mix it together. And like, yeah, I'm doing SBD 3 times a week, which is kind of irresponsible in terms of like optimal powerlifting, progress recovery, stress management, whatever. But it's the way that I like to train. I don't remember what I was gonna say about that. Oh, what I was gonna say is that like these kids, they could just push the day, right? Like it doesn't have to be like that, you know? Everyone's life is busy. Shit happens to everyone, right? Like, if you can't make it one day, you push it to the next one, right? And if you're supposed to have a rest day, you can do the training. You're not going to die if it's once in a blue moon. And even if it's often you find yourself too busy, as long as you get the meat and potatoes of the training done, you're fine. Accessories are that. They're accessories. If you don't get to accessories, it's not the end of the world, fellas, you know? It's not the end of the world. That's all I'm trying to say, you know. Training is fun, and we do it for fun, and we do it to challenge ourselves to be better and to, you know, I know, listen, training isn't healthy. If you go extremes into training, it's not healthy. But exercise is good if you do it in a way where it's, you know, beneficial to you, right? Like if you load up the weights and destroy your joints and whatever, it's not good. I'm on a tangent. So just know that like it doesn't have to be so rigid. If you miss a day, you can push it to the next one, right? And if you're being coached, yeah, I understand. You have to be like it is a little bit more strict, and especially if you're going to compete soon, I would say to be a bit more strict with yourself. But if you're on an off season, if you're just training for fun and you're following a program, whatever, just it's okay to move it a little bit. If day 1 doesn't fall exactly on a Monday, it's not the end of the world. That's what I want to say. Thanks for stopping by as always. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.